Hello beaders, it's Jerry. Welcome back to Beachside Bead Boutique. And if you are new here, welcome and thank you so much for joining me. Please like this video, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell and you will be notified of all my uploads. And on my channel, I do jewelry DIYs, bead unboxing videos, and bead hauls. And on today's video, we are going to be making a few, actually 3 pair of Cowrie Shell earrings. So I already went ahead and did one for each pair that we're going to do to make it, quicker and easier, and then I could show you exactly, what I did. And the tools that you're going to need for this are, you have flat nose pliers, round nose pliers, wire cutters, chain nose pliers, and I have my one-step looper tool. So these are, and you will need a bead reamer. So that's as far as the tools go. And then you will need 6 Cowrie shells, since we're making 3 pair of earrings, and I will tell you the beads as we do them. So the first pair is going to be this kind of a rustic, beachy Cowrie shell earring. So you will need the Cowrie shell, you will need a piece of 18 gauge wire, and this is bronze color, and then this is glass coated bead, and then these are coconut chip beads, and then you will need bronze ear hooks. Okay, so that's how we're going to do it. And for this one, we are going to wire wrap. So we're going to take our Cowrie shell, and I'm just going to ream the hole a little bit bigger. So you're going to take your 18 gauge wire and put it through your Cowrie shell like this, from the back to the front. About 1/4 of an inch is going to stick out here. And then you're just going to take that and wrap it around just a couple of times. And it doesn't have to be neat. So just like that. And I'm going to tuck this edge. I'm going to push it down. Okay, so now we are going to take our ceramic coated bead and put that through the wire. Pushing it down to where the wire wrap ends. And then we're going to put 2 of the coconut shell beads. Just like that. And then we could actually cut some of this. Okay, now you take your round nose pliers to the top of the shell and bend it back like that. Bring it forward, put your round nose pliers to the top, and then wrap your wire around 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm going to cut this off. Then I'm going to tuck my wire in. Okay, now this wire wrapping, this is how I want it. I don't want it to be perfect. I just want it to be just wrapped around there. Okay, now we are going to take a bronze colored ear wire and open this and put it on our loop that we just made with our wire. And then close that up. And now we have our first pair of Cowrie Shell earrings. I think they are really pretty. Okay. Now the next pair is going to be like this. So we take a Cowrie shell and go ahead and ream it just like we did the first one. And then I'm going to take a bronze head pin and I'm cutting the head off, and I'm doing this because I don't have an eye pin. So if you have an eye pin, then use that. And then I'm going to take my one-step looper and just to the edge here, just to make a loop. That. And then I'm taking a copper jump ring and putting it through my Cowrie shell. And then you can close this off. And then put your Cowrie shell on your loop. And then we're putting 3 of these off-white shell beads. And these came from Dee Dee's Deluxe Bead Box. And of course you don't need Dee Dee's Deluxe Bead Box. I mean, you could find these beads, I'm sure, anywhere pretty much, something similar. If you like the way this looks and want to make a pair that's very similar to this. And then this rondelle, faceted rondelle, and these also came from Dee Dee's Deluxe Bead Box, as well as this one. And then take your one-step looper and bead this through the hole. And then we're taking a copper air wire make sure you close your loop. And here is our second pair of Cowrie Shell earrings. I think they are very pretty. I really like them. Okay, and our third pair, it's like this. I figure I wanted something a little bit brighter. So go ahead and take your Cowrie shell and ream it a little bit. We're taking a gold jump ring. And putting it through the Cowrie shell. And then you're going to take your jump ring on your Cowrie shell and feed it through the eye pin. And this is a gold eye pin. And then we're going to take gold bead cap and this pink like Crackle glass bead, and then another gold bead cap on top, and then another gold bead cap facing the opposite way, and this bluish teal color Crackle glass bead, and another gold bead cap on top. And then we are going to use the one-step looper and then we are going to put on a gold ear wire. And then make sure that loop is shut. And here is our third pair of Cowrie Shell earrings. What do you guys think? I think they are very pretty. I just love them. So what do you guys think? 3 easy pair of Cowrie Shell earrings. I really, really like them. I think they are really pretty, really rustic, really beachy, and really easy. I hope you guys like them. I hope you try and make them. And please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next one. Have a wonderful week. Thank you. Bye-bye.